Hey, hail and welcome. It is time to continue smashing big mechs together, and hopefully something positive will come out of it. I've watched a few other people stream this since last, and that's kind of got me hype. I might not seem very hype, that's because I'm very tired. But I am quite eager to continue this. So before we do anything else, do we want to do any refits? I have considered a lot of tactical depth. Sure, there's a bunch to learn from watching others. Well, actually, the others I've been watching generally have been using a mod that's quite a significant overhaul. So actually less to learn about the specific gameplay. Among other things, the mod makes it more like the tabletop, which means you can stack more evasion, you can fire after sprinting. It becomes much more mobility based, which is cool. And I will probably try out the mod myself once I'm done with this playthrough. What does short-range missiles weigh? A ton per two? Ton per two. I'm thinking of stripping out some lasers, adding something else in. I mean, I do have a lot of options. I also have ballistics hardpoints in the left arm. So I could completely redo this. This is probably going into storage. I think I'm happy enough with this. LRMs and a PPC, bunch of heat sinks. I'm not sure I love the Shadowhawk. I'm not sure it has enough punch the way I've configured it. I'd love to put an AC-10 in here, but I simply don't have one. I had one, but I lost it. It's not really a priority right now because my main drop is Thunderbolt, Vindicator, Trebuchet, and Centurion. Shadowhawk is kind of a backup mech. Shadowhawk runs SRMs and medium lasers. Yeah. I mean, maybe that's a different variant to the one I have, because the one I have could have one laser, and that's all. SRMs and large laser. That's probably it. That would make more sense. And this one is basically SRMs and an AC5. I mean, 45 damage. More than a large laser. 5 tons. 8, so 9 tons. So it does 5 more damage for almost twice the weight once you account for ammo. So what we could do is do something similar. This goes down here for sure. Gives me 4 tons to play with, which I could then do that, and then get some more ammo. That's 100 shots per ammo tray, so that's 300 shots. 16, so that's not quite 20 barrages. That should still be plenty. Heat efficiency goes way down though. 2 SRM6s are the main feature on yours. Yeah, I could fit a SRM4 in the head as well, so might as well. With the heat efficiency. Sinking 36, Alpha Strike is 50. So what I could do is if I take this out, put in a couple of heat sinks, and it can pretty much fire everything as long as we're in a normal climate. Let's do that.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
But then I think the next drop is going to be my 4 standard anyway. So this is just getting rewired in case I need it. So let's go see about getting a job. And we'll probably want to err on the easier side of things right now, just to let myself get back into it. So maybe this hostile acquisitions. The pirate convoy regularly transports rare minerals through the region. Our agents have acquired the convoy's travel plans so that you can ambush the convoy. We do not require that you recover the minerals, we just want to keep them out of the enemy's hands. Pretty simple smash and run job. Like the Capellans would do it themselves, don't want to be blamed for the destruction of the goods. It's only one skull. It's lunar, so heat is going to be a problem. But I've not done an ambush convoy before, so let's try it. The local pirates are going to be pissed at me. Go for 3 salvage pieces in case I disable, I can get a whole mech. 3 points of rep with the Capellans. Shared your fit in the Battletech channel? Let me have a look. Oh, I see. Looks like you can fit more weapons. Well, I can't check that now, I guess. You should maybe shred the jets for another heatsink. I think I will use jump jets a lot more in Mech Warrior than I do in Battletech. Cause I'm really not all that into jump jets in this game. Alright, this is fairly low stakes, so I am tempted give my Centurion to Decker to get him some XP. You love jump jets? 3 that you have on the Shadowhawk isn't really enough to do what you want to. Fair enough. Yeah, let's just put Decker in the chair. Mech Warriors, prepare for combat.
Command interface initiated.
To set the combat, we'll need to identify the route. Let's move up, get eyes on target. Alright, so do you have jump jets?
I hear ya.
I think I might have taken the jump jets out.
Yes, Commander.
I don't think anybody has jump jets any longer. I was considering putting someone up here on the high ground, but that would require jump jets to reposition. So let's just go straight on ahead. Our 2 spearheads.
Primary target on screen, Commander.
Oh, they're right there. Okay.
You betcha.
Trebuchet, get over here.
Roger.
Enemy detected.
That was 4? Was that an SRM-4? No, it must have been LRMs. This distance? But yeah, they're rocking LRM-5s. Locust 1V, that's the one with the machine guns and a single laser, I think. Yep. Alright, here we go. Decker. Strafing.
Order received.
Just want to shoot some. Oh! That was a lucky hit. I was really just hoping to shoot some evasion off it.
Taking a critical hit.
Looks like the vehicles are moving away from me, so I have to be aggressive.
What's up, boss?
So with that in mind, I'm gonna move this one out. Alright, not much threat left in that. Well, actually, it still has more weapons left than I thought it would. See if Glitch can finish it off.
Firing everything I've got. Want some more, huh?
Alright, I need to press forward with my Thunderbolt. Because they want to just run evasive while harassing me. So as far forward as I can go. And finish this little fella. Without generating quite so much heat. Would that be enough for a kill? Yeah, it should.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay, the vehicles aren't moving super fast, but I still need to hustle. Is it just 3 locusts? It's just 3 locusts. Not even the same model of locusts. Because this is an M, I think that's an M, yeah. The one I already took out is a V.
Damage minimal.
Alright, so I need to push forward
Commander,
a lot more aggressively.
copy that. Roger that. One less target.
Alright, should be able to sprint
Good to go.
down. This is looking good so far. Let's see what you can do to the last one. I'll take the heat. APC went wide. So did a lot of the missiles.
Good to go.
But Behemoth
On my way.
coming in with a barrage should maybe not kill, but certainly knock him about a bit.
Affirmative. Reporting critical hit.
I still have something else in reserve. How well armed is that? Lost one of its lerms. I think we're gonna start taking pot shots at the actual caravan or convoy. Do this instead.
Target clear.
Primary target is damaged, Commander. Keep it up.
Waiting for orders. Moving out.
Might be getting too close for my optimal ranges here. No, that's actually still pretty good. Ah, bad luck on the PPC.
Ready for orders.
Alright, that's the escorts taken out.
Destroyed.
Now, Decker,
For orders.
do your best to catch up.
Hauling ass.
Full throttle.
Surprising amount of speed in that Thunderbolt. You should probably have bought faster mechs for this mission, all things considered.
Orders.
Sprint, get some more eyes on things.
Roger. Full speed.
Waiting on you, Commander. Got it. Receiving you. Moving to position.
Let's see what the trebuchet can do.
Gotcha.
Primary target damage. Concentrate your fire and bring it down.
I think I'm gonna fail this one.
Full throttle.
Those move so fast! Ah!
Commander.
So this mission is definitely an argument in favor of lighter mechs.
Copy that. Copy that.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose this mission.
Good to go.
Simply because of these fuckers outrunning me.
On the move. Full speed.
Well, hopefully it won't be a complete wash. Hopefully I'll get something out of it.
What can I do for you? Uh-huh.
I guess I should have focused more on the on getting forward on the first couple of turns, and should have focused more on the convoy. Oh well, lesson learned. This is my first time doing this kind of mission. Maybe I'll get partial credit for how much I do destroy.
Target rear armor. Enemy unit destroyed.
What's up, boss? On it.
The rest I think I need to reserve. Warning, Commander. The convoy has begun to arrive at their destination. There's not much time left to destroy the rest before we have to abort this mission. So if you sprint... No. If you move as far as you can, and then sensor lock, then I might be able to take out the last one with long-range missiles.
Standing by.
Wait, why do I not have a shot?
Waiting on you, Commander. On my way.
Is it too far? Guess it's too far. God fucking damn it.
Orders.
Well, that means it's gonna get away. So I destroyed 50% of the convoy. Let's see how the how my employers handle that.
Yes, Commander.
Get eyes up there if you can. I think the contours and the terrain might fuck me over here. Yeah, they do.
Sensor lock on target.
Good to go. Double time. Let's go. I hear ya. Double time.
There we go. Haven't stopped the material shipment, Commander. I'll notify the Capellan Confederation rep. Mission failed. Alright, I got 75,000 for good faith effort. I took basically no damage. And I still get 2 pieces of salvage. So I still got a Locust part and an SRM-6. So all in all, still profitable. Gonna need to do some mech repairs? Really? Who needs repairs? Well, you say we're gonna need to do some mech repairs, but none of my mechs need repairs. So that was strange. What do I have in storage? I wish I could set it so I only see the full mechs I have in storage and not the parts. We have 2 V locusts, 1 M locust, my spider, and a Jenner. And 2/3 of a Shadowhawk, nice. 2/3 of a fire starter. Right, well, I guess there's not really anything to it, just get another mission, do better. Forward observers. It's a battle. Our scouts has observed pirated military units covertly surveying military and industrial targets. This increased activity from local pirate organization near several priority facilities suggests a strike is coming soon. We're tasking you with intercepting the scout lance that's identifying targets and eliminate it before it can report back. Sure. I would like... Well, let's make this one our monthly expenses covered. Let's just go full cash on this one. It's only a 1.5, so I don't think any heavies are going to show up anyway. Deploy. I should probably have spent XP before deploying, but I'll try and remember that after this mission. It's just a scout land, so I'm definitely expecting locusts and, well, lights in general, I guess. Locusts, maybe commandos, maybe a general or two.
Command interface initiated.
That's all the intel. Enemy lances in the region. Sweep the area and clear them out. Over here. Alright. Radiation field. Adds heat to units passing, but also difficult to hit people. Let's not move into that. Indicator to here.
Coordinates received.
Trebuchet.
On my way.
Should probably give enemy contact.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
To get you
You
forward.
betcha.
Don't need to get you quite so far forward. Alright. Engage.
Enemy detected.
Oh, this is kind of turning into a bit of an ambush. Here we have a spooter. Locust, of course. It's a 1E. What is a 1E? Is that the one with multiple lasers? 1B, that's the standard. That's the least threatening locust. is the 1v. The 1M locust. Well, not a locust. 3 locusts and a spider was the scout lance. That makes sense to me.
Damage minimal.
What are we looking at here? 2 medium lasers, 2 small lasers. Yeah. We got a scout coming. Okay, so you going to engage the 1E. And leave off 1 laser.
Firing.
Okay, they have something that counts as medium.
Waiting for orders.
Can I not get any direct shots? No, only indirect for now. This terrain is really annoying for my Vindicator. Just the 1E.
Roger that. Firing on target.
It's some rockets.
Standing by. On my way.
And then the trebuchet. Going to try and finish it off. Bakasili! Hello, welcome! I don't like those to hit odds.
Confirmed.
Some of these should hit at least. Alright, took out left torso and left arm. I think that took out 2 lasers. Now my heavy. Here. And finish you off. See if this finishes it off.
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical
Nope,
damage.
didn't finish it off, but it took off both arms and both side torsos this turn. 30-ton mech. That could be a Jenner, I think. Rockets from all the way over there. Spider, what do you have? A couple of medium lasers? Yeah. Looks like I should just focus firing my Thunderbolt, which makes sense. It's the big threat. You have nothing to threaten me with. You're gonna walk up and kick my shins if you can.
Warning. Detecting.
Oh shit, it got me in the head. You bastard. Okay. You have nothing, right? Yeah, I don't have to worry about you.
Commander.
So, Decker. Moving here. Going to do something about the 1M. Yes.
Got it.
Oh, that was a terrible round of shooting.
Good to go.
Lich. Going to see
Got it.
what we're dealing with over here. are we doing with? Another spooter. We'll get a lucky shot. Nope.
Yes, Commander.
And through. To back up a little bit. And the missile locust gets it.
Engaging target.
Now the heavy. Gonna go punch this guy. I wish I could move to here. That'll have to do.
Engaging physical attack.
There we go.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Focused? As in focus the locust? I'm working on it. This worries me. Another missile locust, as in F in chat for locust. Ah. Another locust. Oh, that's a Jenner. Jenners scare me. I respect 4 medium lasers. It kills me that spiders have jump jets but fleas do not.
Damage minimal.
Jenner is just a heavy light. Yeah. That's a pretty good way to sum it up.
Damage minimal.
Oh, it took off a lot of armor.
Good to go.
Gonna do a little bit of tanking.
Location confirmed.
My Centurion here. Okay, you're no threat. I think you're probably the biggest threat.
Engaging.
Not anymore.
Target eliminated.
Ah! Looks like they have a medium that I can't quite see yet.
What can I do for you? Uh-huh.
Create some distance. Back with a PPC shot of my own. If I can get lucky. Do both. Despite the heat.
Got it. Want some more, huh? Commander. Location confirmed.
That's a lot of heat. I don't think it's worth firing the lasers.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Ooh, that's 2 pilot injuries. See if I can deal with you. Leave one of these off. damage I can do. Not gonna kill, but... Well, took off a laser. Or damaged a laser.
Critical damage detected.
You got nothing, you hear me?
That locust has seen better days. Alright. I think Bear's gonna handle up here.
Ready
Decker
for orders.
gonna rotate down here, join this fight.
Moving out.
Noises it makes. It sounds like it's in pain. Just cronk, skronk, skronk. Let's see about finishing you off. Just gonna only fire my autocannon.
Acknowledged.
That's all I
Go
needed.
down.
And that allowed me to dissipate some heat. So LRMs and a PPC, I'm wondering if maybe I'm not up against a
Waiting on you,
Vindicator.
Commander.
So you... Yeah, I want to deal with you.
On my way.
Hey, Sungniff, how you been? But lucky that's a quick draw.
Take this.
I don't think I've seen a quick draw yet.
Warning. Enemy in rear arc.
I think that must be a typo, Aurelia. I don't think a quick draw is a... There we go, 60 ton, not 670. Work's driving crazy. How are you, peeps?
Waiting for orders.
I'm doing alright. I'm not having the greatest days today, but I'll live. Neighbor was noisy at 6 a.m. this morning, so I had to go and have a nap just to stay coherent. We are saving a little bit of heat. Now you... So which of these is the biggest threat? You have nothing, you still have a medium laser. So you get bonked.
Engaging physical attack. Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay, I'm gonna focus that Jenner next turn, I think. Yeah, you have me in the back, but that's okay because I'm gonna crush you next turn.
Orders.
Decker. So I'm gonna leave this to Bear.
Move order received.
Put some hurt on this Jenner. Like so. That helped.
Inflicted some heavy damage. Reporting. Minimal damage.
I hear ya.
Let's just stand still. Yeah. See about doing some damage to this Jenner, and then next turn I'll have to just do nothing and cool down. Here it comes. Okay. Clearly it doesn't want me to see. I have been so lucky, I don't think the enemy has landed a single PPC shot. I think they've all missed. Okay, so we need to turn. So, then deal with the Jenner. I'm not sure this will kill, but it'll certainly inconvenience it.
Critical hit, Commander.
Oh, and it got a knockdown because it was already unstable. Can I chase you down? No. However, you are very banged up. You have your back to me. It's almost no heat. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it like this.
Target rear armor.
Pilot incapacitated. Centurion doing a nice job of tanking. I really wish I could disengage for a couple of turns. Just because my heat is kind of
Standing by.
fucked. Gonna move you down here. And yeah. Well, still gonna lose a little bit of heat, and I might finish this off.
Copy that.
Or, you know, I'll hit with basically nothing. That was really bad. Or you're not doing much with that high heat.
What can I do for ya? Don't need to tell me twice.
It's gonna move up here, and it's just going to brace. Get ready for next turn. Dump like half my heat bar. Yeah, Vindicator. Called it. And because I went behind the rock, I don't get a PPC shot directed at me this turn.
Good to go.
And we're just going to try and finish off the Jenner.
Target confirmed.
Would have been nice if it was the quickie. Yes, but this is only a 1.5 skull mission, so I don't think there's any chance it was going to be a heavy. At least I definitely wasn't expecting there to be any chance it was going to be a heavy. actually have pretty good shots on the Vindicator, so I'm gonna start working on that. Ooh, I did some structural damage already. There's a bombardment of my Centurion.
Minimal damage on that hit.
It might stop working this well, but so far I've been really lucky in that the enemy hasn't had much chance to really focus fire any of my mechs. So the damage has been nice and spread out among 3 of my mechs, because Behemoth basically hasn't been targeted at all. I am going to try and get rid of this Locust. So if I get a good shot, yes. Now I no longer have to worry about that, now I just have to bring down that Vindicator. Perfect. Oh, you're coming closer? But you're already at optimal PPC range. Yo, Hestafari, welcome! Ow.
Damage minimal.
What's up, boss?
Here.
Confirmed.
And with this amount of heat, I'm just going to not fire the lasers. With only 50% to hit, I think. Well, you know what? %70 to hit, though. I think it's worth it. Nachos was nice, bit messy. Yeah, I mean, it's nachos. How are they going to not be messy?
Ready for orders.
Behemoth is just gonna sit here. Go. Rocketo! Oh, left arm? I would much rather have taken off the right arm. Then again, if it goes down with the right arm intact, I might be able to salvage myself a PPC. I would not mind that at all. Even though I already have a couple of spares, it doesn't hurt to have extra. Plus, I think a PPC is pretty valuable. So yeah, I'm gonna go full alpha, and I'm going to precision strike center torso, and I think with a little luck, this should kill.
Engaging target.
Oh, I didn't get it,
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
but I certainly banged it up. Alright, so Glitch, you're doing nothing this turn? No, Decker is the one doing nothing this turn. Glitch is going to finish it off. Yes. Precision strike, because I really want to hit center torso.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Ah, didn't get it.
Another hit like that and you're toast.
Oh, but we got a knockdown. Hooray for rockets. And Decker,
Commander.
you're gonna charge. Or if I need to, I can melee next turn. But I probably won't need to, because Behemoth... Yeah, this should finish.
On it.
I hope it'll finish. There we go.
Tango down.
Tango down. Well done, Commander. That should slow down the local pirate organization offensive.
Mission successful.
Ooh, I don't think I'm gonna be spending a lot of money on repairs off this one. And I did go full sea bills, so this, I think, was very profitable. $715,000. Wonderful. And look at those damage numbers. I don't think I took any structural damage. Salvage assigned. I did go minimal salvage. Jenner part, E-Locust part, and a machine gun. Kinda shitty, but hey, I chose shitty salvage to go all out on money. So I got what I asked for. Or what I negotiated for. Destroying an enemy battlemech's head or torso or legs grants you more salvage and takes it out of the fight. Okay, so I'm out of action because I did take that one head hit. But I do still have 4 mech warriors. So we are going on another mission, but I want to spend some XP first. You have just enough. Let's see, Behemoth. Behemoth, I'm just gonna give you gunnery.
Mech warrior training complete.
Ready for orders.
Decker, you're kind of a scrappy brawler. I mean, gunnery's always good. What would that give me? Ooh, 1 hit defense. I think we're going with piloting. That's good too. That's okay, but I think we're going piloting on Decker.
Commander.
What can I do for you?
A glitch. That'll give me more sprint. I don't sprint a lot. An overheat threshold though. Called shot bonus. Let's go overheat threshold.
Training complete.
Receiving you.
Medusa, can't afford anything for you. Sunshine. Give you more tactics. Let's give you more piloting.
Mech warrior training complete.
Mech warrior training complete. And I don't think we have any repairs to make. No, nothing at all. Well, ain't that just beautiful? So I guess we're looking at another mission, but you know what? I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm going to go pee, and I'm going to go grab myself another monster. So don't go anywhere. I will be right back. are back. That didn't take long. I am a speed pisser. Cheers. Alright, let's look at contracts. Easy pickings. Backyard barbecue. That's probably gonna have a heavy. So I probably want myself to no longer... Coffee sounds good. So damn hot outside though. How about some iced coffee then? I think we're gonna go easy pickings. Ambush convoy again. Every month, the planetary governor sends out another supply convoy loaded with military hardware and valuable electronics. They guard it heavily, so we're not asking you to hit the main force. No sense in throwing away good mercenaries. Instead, we want you to pick off the tail end of the convoy. The cargo isn't as valuable as what they send out in the vanguard, but it won't be as heavily defended. Take the convoy out, and we'll send in our people to grab whatever's still intact. We don't really want to get shot at. We'll pay a bonus if you take out all the defenders as well. Who am I attacking? I am attacking planetary government. I am just going for... You know what? I'll take one salvage. Let's try. Right, so Medusa, you get to pilot the Thunderbolt. And then this time we're going to be a lot more aggressive and move a lot more forward and focus more on the convoy. That does mean taking more damage from the escorts, but I think that is necessary to succeed at a convoy ambush. Never heard of it. Never heard of iced coffee? Nah, you're kidding me.
Command interface initiated.
So the convoy...
Hey, look!
Looks like the exact same map as before.
Aye, aye.
Coordinates.
I've got eyes on the target.
Picked up a blip.
Picked up a blip. Yeah, they have a spider this time.
Commander?
This time we're going to kind of focus on the convoy first.
Target locked.
Primary target is taking damage.
Do they have a medium on this? Judging by the initiative, they might. They can do it with just the PPC.
Here we go!
Nope, that wasn't enough to kill.
Ready for orders. Coordinates received. Locking on.
Primary target is taking damage.
One more for the trashy.
Oh shit, they have a hunchback. I am worried what that hunchback might be packing. AC-20? No. I don't like. Easy version of hunchback then? I don't know. I think both versions of hunchback are kind of horrible.
Orders? Got it.
Okay, the Centurion is gonna try and do something about the hunchback, I think. Because I can't just let that shoot on me for free.
What can I do for you?
And just like that, the convoy is out of sight. I'm gonna fail this again. How the fuck am I supposed to do this?
Tell me what to do.
Go away.
Another hit like that and you're toast. Waiting for orders.
Yeah, I can't get any shots at the convoy because it's already too far away.
I saw it.
Ready for orders. Locked on for physical attack.
Ooh, right torso destroyed. I think that's the AC-20 dealt with. That's huge. Speed, jump jets, overwhelming firepower. Yeah, I guess. I just feel like speed, I have to go lights. And lights in this game just get crumpled. Because they're not evasive enough. And as for overwhelming firepower, I don't know, man. I don't know. Probably just a skill issue, but it really feels hopeless. I don't think I'm gonna do any more of these missions.
Yes, Commander.
Get speed with heavy MX, weirdly not a lot of mediums. Two heavies are quite fast, and one assault.
Position confirmed.
So to me, the only viable option seems to be have one mech that's just constantly sprinting alongside the convoy, doing nothing, and then 3 mechs with LRMs to do the actual attacking, and then just ignore the fact that I get 4 or 5 enemy mechs shoved up my asshole that I can't do anything about. It's not going to do much, but it's going to do a little bit. Have one mech have sensor lock as a variation? Yeah, but if I only walk on sensor lock, they outrun me. Besides, I tried that last mission, and despite sensor locking, I couldn't indirect fire with LRMs for some reason.
Waiting for orders.
Get up here to maybe get a shot next turn. Out of range, perhaps? I guess?
Commander. On my way. Engaging.
Warning.
I'm picking
Enemy
up a new sensor
reinforcements
trace.
detected.
Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Systems. Holding. Yeah? Copy that.
Which is tougher? This one is... no. Just gonna hit the striker.
On your tail.
Not enough.
Took a hard hit there.
Reserve. Get any shots off before they move their convoy anyway.
My internals are taking a beating.
Yep. Got the angle. Taking the shot.
Alright, just need to get one
Enemy
more.
vehicle destroyed. Receiving you.
So this, that's the Hunchback. The Hunchback doesn't really have anything left. 2 medium lasers. Short range missiles. Okay, you need to die.
Waiting on you, Commander.
I'm not going to be able to do anything to
Don't
the
need to tell me
convoy, I
twice.
think. I am going to be able to do something to that spider.
Ready for orders. Location confirmed.
Spider's the biggest threat right now. Gonna give that a full burst.
That hit something good.
Still has a medium laser.
They're getting the angle on me.
Okay, so the idea here is to reserve, sprint with the Thunderbolt, hopefully get sight on that, and then maybe move the Trebuchet up and LRM it. That's the hope. Hey Niddler, no, we're kind of struggling right now. Fighting the enemy? Yes, we're winning. The problem is I have to destroy this vehicle before it extracts, because that's my mission. Alright, we managed to get vision. Now hopefully the trench bucket will be able... Oh, you motherfucker!
I hear ya. On my way.
Okay. You still have 2 medium lasers? Thought I took one away from you, but okay. Stop that.
Yeah, critical hit.
Pilot incapacitated.
Standing
Behemoth,
by.
sprint. Get up here and hopefully do something next turn. It's gonna dissipate a lot of heat as well, which we really need. That's great.
Good to go.
Decker. How are you facing? You're facing like that. Let's just punch you up the ass.
Engaging. Watch the flank.
It's a locust. So many coming. Oh, a panther. Oh no.
Waiting
So
on you,
if I move
Commander.
glitch up here, no, I don't have a shot.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
we will go for this locust.
Special delivery! Want some more, huh?
Ready for orders. Coordinates received. Affirmative.
Yeah, that didn't go great.
I'm being flanked.
Just a reserve.
Yes, Commander. Heading out. Gotcha.
Get command and LZ command. I'm coming in hot.
We got it!
Vehicle down.
Receiving you.
Okay, so where's the LZ? Over there. Basically through everything. Start moving there.
Moving out.
I'm gonna fight my way through though. I'm not gonna make a break for it. You have a medium laser, you have a small and a medium laser.
Firing.
Didn't get a kill. That's okay. Flanking? How dare you? Maybe I'll get a hunchback piece for salvage. That would be nice. Thunderbolt's gonna turn around, move out of sight and cool down for a turn and then start fighting back. That panther worries me. Ow, and that's why it worries me.
Light damage. Holding firm. Standing by.
Is here. Just gonna punch the hunchback.
Moving out.
Hunchback. There we go. Melee Centurion for the win.
Target neutralized.
Good to go. Got it. Commencing alpha
Get
strike.
a lucky shot on this panther. Didn't shoot anything off, but that was pretty damn good.
Commander.
Alright, you need to cool down. I think you're just gonna sprint. Get down here.
Copy that.
Move a little closer. Then I'm gonna do the super special guard. Vigilance, it's called. Being guarded and entrenched, remove all stability damage. Yes. The locust is going to run up to me, and then I'm going to step on it. Ow, ow, ow.
Light damage. Holding firm. Standing by.
Put the...
Waiting for orders.
So you're pretty heavily damaged, right? No, actually not that heavily damaged.
Yes, Commander.
This does 65. Over here for better facing. Actually here.
Got it.
Please kill. Please get lucky and kill.
Physical attack.
Lucky hit kills! Beautiful!
Mech destroyed.
That's nothing.
Waiting for orders. Moving out.
Then sprint next turn to cool down. That works. Ow. Is that an AC 10? What is that?
Reporting light damage.
An enforcer? Let me have a look at you. AC 10 and a large laser. Yeah, we don't like that.
What's up, boss?
We don't like your kind around here, sir. We're going into the enforcer.
I copy.
They're a bit scarier than the
Waiting for orders.
it's not scarier than the panther, but it is scarier than that locust. Here,
Copy that.
get closer to the panther, hopefully squish it next turn. But for now, shoot up at the enforcer.
Engaging target.
You know, when I get back to base, I think I'm gonna sacrifice one medium laser off my Thunderbolt and use that tonnage to put an extra heat sink in instead. Because I always end up leaving one laser off anyway for heat considerations. So I might as well.
Commander. I'm wounded.
What is it about people scoring head hits on my Thunderbolt?
On my way.
Alright, what do you got for targets? You have a pretty good shot with everything at the Enforcer. Let's go.
Copy that.
Structure exposed. Oh, you're gonna get some rockets now.
Waiting for orders. Position confirmed.
Get learned. Oh, a Kintaro. Wait, that's a medium too. These are some pretty hefty reinforcements.
What can I do for you?
Get out of that rough terrain. Then, unfortunately, just do nothing for this turn to cool back down.
Receiving you. Position confirmed.
Alright, what's a good target? I can kind of get the Enforcer from behind. Yeah. That looks really good. Take off all the medium lasers.
Confirmed.
Scored a knockdown. That's a pilot injury. That was pretty good. Okay. Gonna go punch that next turn, I think. Unless the Panther positions itself to get punched. It doesn't, it positions itself to PPC me. Oh no.
Orders.
Behemoth. Move up. And as much as that Panther bothers me, let's have a look. No, we're gonna go into Forcer.
Confirmed.
There we go. That was the correct choice.
One less target.
Forcer dealt with. Okay, I think I need to angle
Reporting internal damage.
my Thunderbolt. Alright,
I hear
Glitch,
ya.
you are done cooling down.
I read you, Commander.
Well.
Moving out.
At least you don't get to cool down anymore. Alright, what do we got? Definitely going into the Kintaro.
This should be good.
Good to go.
And Decker. Up here. Draw a little fire away from my Thunderbolt, hopefully.
Affirmative.
Ooh, I got it to overheat. Now you... Gonna go punch this Locust and hopefully kill it. There we go.
One less target.
And that also does it for heat. Which means next turn I can really open up with my guns.
Good to go.
Behemoth. No, let's do
Standing by.
let's do Decker first. Move Decker up here. Actually move Decker up here.
Roger that.
Reason being, I'm too close for my LRMs anyway. So might as well get some machine gun action going. No, I'd rather have the AC-5.
Got it.
And of course the AC-5 misses. That was bad luck. Oh well. Kintaro's not doing shit because it's overheated.
What can I do for you? On my way. Firing everything I've got.
Took off the right arm. Pretty good.
Explore where that came from. Yes, Commander.
And you're just gonna stay put. Go. Missile barrage!
What do you need? Acknowledged.
Now let's see your targeting options. I like my odds into the Kintaro better. As scary as a PPC is, I think the Kintaro is still scarier with all of those missiles. Gonna go 2 mediums.
Attacking from position.
Now the Panther. Oh, that's danger. That's danger, Panther. First of all, you moved way too close to hit with your PPC. Second of all, you are in punching distance.
Roger. Targeting for physical attack.
Now what's the Kintaro gonna do? Gonna shoot a whole lot of rockets, but at who? At my Thunderbolt? Yes, really kind of focusing the Thunderbolt there, which makes sense.
Damn it, I've got an armor breach.
You got an armor breach. You know what? I'm just gonna stay put. And this is gonna be my last shot before I need to cool down, so I'm gonna precision strike. Just into center torso.
All weapons are go.
I love when one of those super zipper 20-25 tons run circles around you, stops within punching distance. Yeah. That's
Ready for orders.
tactical mistake. Just gonna keep pounding into... What happens? Can I do that? I can do one laser. Then cool down next turn. And then let's see if we can get a kill with this. Ooh, ammo explosion!
Scored a critical hit.
Not quite enough for a kill. Unless... this is enough.
I'm on it.
And it was!
Let's hit him hard.
Let's hit him hard. And now there's just one little Panther left. What are you gonna do, friend? Ain't gonna do shit.
Yes, Commander.
Decker, you have authorization. Finish it off.
On the move.
You didn't finish it?
Good to go.
Okay, glitch. You need to cool down. I think the Thunderbolt is gonna punch it out this turn. So everyone else is just gonna move
Orders.
or stand just to cool
Roger
down.
that. Digging in.
Oh, it's not in melee range. It is just exactly out of melee range. Alright. Alright. Well, let's see what we can do here. That could very well not kill. But maybe if I do a precision strike into a very damaged center torso, it will? Nope.
Damn.
So he gets another turn. What's he gonna do with it? It's gonna run up and miss a melee attack. That was very lucky for me.
What's up, boss?
Decker, keep on punching.
On my way.
Fist up the ass, let's go! Okay, I'm gonna need some repairs after this mission, but I definitely think that was worth it. Also, it was very fun. After I cleared the actual convoy. That convoy is so stressful, having to run that down. I honestly thought I was gonna lose again. Get about 500,000. Pirates like us better. Yeah, it's bad. Okay. Ooh, we can complete our hunchback. Or we can complete a Kintaro. Oh, that's tough. Or I can complete a spider, but I don't care about that. Oh, there's also an AC-10. I am going to complete the hunchback, I think. Machine gun, SRMs, AC-10 ammo. Kintaro bigger, also has nutty amounts of missile slots. Maybe I should have gone for that. I really like the hunchback. Just this stumpy little gun platform. I really like autocannons. Vehicles take extra damage from melee attacks.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
So we're gonna take the Vindicator AA and put into storage. And then let's have a look at our shiny new hunchback. Let's see what we got. AC-20, AC-20 ammo, a couple of medium lasers. I like it, but I am gonna do this. How many shots do I get? 5, so I only get 10 shots. However, it does 100 damage. And it's fairly close range.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Okay, let's have a look at repairing my Thunderbolt. Okay, it doesn't need any refit, just straight repairs. Yeah, 100 damage in a single location. That is kind of a big deal. And now we won't be able to do anything for a few days. Actually for a few weeks, a couple of weeks, because we have too many pilots out of commission. Let's look at the store. Crab, that's a very small heavy, I think. 50 tons? That's like the smallest heavy. Dinner. Ooh, Marauder. Lasers, AC, AC5, not bad. I kind of want a Marauder. Got a Hawk, Trebuchet, Victor. I'm really considering buying 1/3 of a Marauder. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Hope I come across more Marauder bits. Bays, storage, heavy. So I have 1/3 of a Black Knight, 1/3 of a Quick Draw, and 1/3 of a Marauder. Cached how they're setting a stockpile till I get 2 more, so go for it. Yeah, that's that was the logic I went with. All right, time to just spend some time. Before we do that, let's save. Shadowhawk is back online, so let me just see. So that means we have 3 operational mechs, but we also only have 3 operational mech warriors. So I need another mech and at least one of my pilots to be cleared, which means all of my mechs are gonna be cleared before I can deploy
boss,
again.
We've just completed those upgrades.
I kind of want another set of mech bays, but that's really expensive, isn't it? Yeah, 900,000. I'm gonna do it.
All right, I'll get the team on it right away.
I'm gonna do it. Do it. Carlyle's bid. In your quarters, Glitch points to a compad. Commander, I got an offer from another company, the Grey Death Legion. Their CEO, Grayson Carlyle, is paying top dollar for mercs. He's even offering a kickback to any company he poaches from, 100,000 C-bills. That's unusual, you say, examining the paused image of Carlyle on the compad. Go on. Carlyle is something else. I played his message over and over. The way he talks, I know he could really shake up the galaxy, and I want to be part of that, Glitch smiles bittersweetly. But this crew is my family, and leaving isn't so easy. What do you think? Caution Glitch against making a quick decision. I don't know if the galaxy needs any more shaking up. It's already a mess, Glitch. Think long and hard before you sign on with Carlyle. Talk is cheap. Usually it gets mech warriors killed. Glitch rubs the back of her head. You don't trust him? It's not that. I don't know much about Carlyle, but you know we've got your back on the Argo. So it's your decision, Glitch. Just take your time. Do some research. Glitch nods slowly. You're right. I shouldn't make a decision too quickly. Later that night, she knocks on your door. Just wanted to say that I'll be sticking around. I gave it some serious thought, but I can't imagine a better crew than this one. Both other choices lead to Glitch leaving immediately. Yeah, I figured they might. And honestly, I don't think 100,000 C-bills is worth losing Glitch. Because she is really good. Alright, Trebuchet is fully fixed.
You asked for, Commander.
And then in 1 week, Sunshine will be ready to party. And then we can deploy for our next mission. Does anybody have XP to spend?
Standing by.
Ready for orders.
Commander?
At least enough to buy anything? No.
Standing by.
Let's have a look at contracts. Backyard. I'm really worried about wolves because it's so high paying that it's also going to be absolutely hellish. Our munitions factory on Sacramonte is under threat because of a rumor about a cache of Star League equipment at the site. This malicious gossip about Lost Tech has brought hungry wolves to our door. We've arranged for a garrison force to be moved into place, but we need mercenary units to protect the factory until our forces arrive. Setting aside the rumor of Lost Tech, this contract is an excellent opportunity to take payment in mech parts and salvage rights, as local government mech techs are on site for recovery. Shall we try that one? Shall we save and then try that? Let's do that. Negotiate. You know what? I think 3 salvage is enough. Sunshine gets the Thunderbolt. Is that okay? With Bulwark? Yeah, that'll do. Do I want to switch up the mechs though? Do I want to put my Hunchback or my Shadowhawk in? Kinda do. Maybe switch out the Vindicator or the Hunchback this time around. So more up close, but still relying on Glitch's excellent targeting skills. Yeah, let's go with that. Deploy.
Command interface initiated.
Contracted mission is to defend this factory. Get a report of incoming pirate units. These would be the wolves. All we have to do is hold them off. Commander, this outing we have some additional support from our employer. We have point defenses sent up around the base. They are, however, offline. We're having a friendly convoy with engineers who are eager to get at those defenses, keep them firing. Escort them safely to the generators. We can boost our defensive capabilities. Alright, let's get down here and escort them.
Coordinates received.
You betcha.
Enemy turn, what do we got? Enemy contact. Is that just a Locust? Locust 1V. So last time I had this kind of mission, I got a surprise drop down here. Couple of turns in, so I'm worried about that happening again. Okay, looks like scout lands of locusts. Oh, you're really going close. You're gonna get punched. How hard does a punchback? How hard does a hunchback punch? That's a tongue twister. Love base defense missions. Your strategy greatly influences how successful you are. Lots of loot. let's have a look at glitch.
I hear ya.
80 melee damage. Not bad. Not bad at all. What was this? That was a commando. You have like an AC... No. But you do have a large laser. I think I'm gonna go engage you. How much wood could a hunchback punch if a hunchback could punch wood? Well, a hunchback can punch wood, and I think it can punch quite a lot of wood. Yeah, I'm not gonna fire my AC 20 with such a low hit chance.
Time to die.
Centurion incoming. Okay, so more than just a scout lance, clearly. Ow, stop! No! Stop shooting my engineers!
Good to go. On it.
What did I take off the
Target's
commando?
taking a critical hit.
It's large laser. The part I was most afraid of. Beautiful. Now you... gonna go punch this locust.
Putting my weight into it.
Engineers are in position. APCs will scatter and support you. Keep the turrets intact and they'll keep firing. Nice.
Yes, Commander.
Punch on. Gonna go punch that.
Moving out. Engaging. Tango down.
Kill confirmed. Remember doing crazy only, machine gun only builds in MechWarrior 3, somewhat effective here as well with melee mechs. Yeah,
Onward. No retreat.
I end up brawling a lot, punching a lot with my Centurion and my Thunderbolt. Especially against light, evasive mechs. Ow! Don't do that. Here's the thing, I don't want to get drawn out too far, because I do think enemy reinforcements are coming.
Target acquired.
Oh, that's right, flamers fire in melee, right? Man, now I want to make a flamer melee mech. Just run up and punch things while setting them on fire. That sounds hilarious.
Commander.
If I move down here, I have pretty good.
On my
range.
way.
There we go. This we like. Hold on. Where is the AC-10? It's in the right arm, so let's focus on the right arm.
Roger that. Firing on target.
There we go. That's the AC-10 dealt with.
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
Rare machine guns can drop as 0 tonnage equipment?
Waiting for orders.
Ooh, that is a sexy thing to tell me. Of course, they still need ammo. Yeah, but still. That is damn sexy. Lousy, pretty good. Let's go with pretty good.
Firing. Inflicted some heavy damage.
Commander.
Okay, so I'm gonna do basically a fighting retreat back towards the base. Small laser machine guns great at crit fishing. As you rip the armor off, and the machine gun just eat the components structure of the mech. Oh, hello, Gyujo. I didn't notice that you were joining the conversation. How you doing, my man? Good to see you. Oh, I forgot I was gonna trade a medium laser for a heatsink. Someone remind me to do that after this mission, please. Ooh, and I got a head hit.
That's going to hurt.
Nice. Don't just charge in all suicidal. Or, you know, just charge in and fuck up a Centurion.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't have LBXs insist in this game. So I've seen people stream that have used LBXs, but I don't know if that was in the base game or in some DLC or in the mod they were using. Ammo bombs, make sure you got... Don't worry, Gyujo, I move all my ammo from the central torso into the head. It's the smart thing to do.
Good to go.
Okay, so Decker's gonna fight these guys.
Acknowledged. Putting my weight into it. Hostile eliminated.
So I worry there's a heavy... Ooh, Shadowhawk.
Commander.
And what's that? Commando? Let's work on the Shadowhawk. And we're only gonna fire one set.
Firing on target.
Just to kill some heat. Decker already moved.
What can I do for
Glitch. Let's start working her way back. While lasering this little fucker. Oh, beautiful! So I heard that ultra auto cannons are in the heavy metal DLC, which I don't have, so I don't have ultra auto cannons. Okay, you are gonna sprint basically up here.
Good to go.
to form the spearhead of my counter push this way now. Not a striker. What's a striker? Oh, it's a car. Okay. Not anymore! These turrets are really pulling their weight. It's very hard for me to complain. I do think more enemy reinforcements are going to show up, though.
Waiting for orders.
You sprint here. You move that car from present into past tense. I wish I could claim credit for that, but no, the local government forces did that. I was just a spectator. Alright, that turret's gonna die. But it did good work while it was there.
Ready for orders. Moving to position.
Get some rams into the commando, just because why not? Dent its armor a little bit.
Ready for orders.
And now... nothing? Oh, I don't have sight on that anymore. I see. Alright, well, move down here. Facing like this. Let's see what we can... Ooh, I like those numbers. You know what, I'm gonna be cheeky. I'm gonna see if I can sneak in a couple of headshots.
Affirmative. Think I hit something good.
I've never heard of metal fatigue, Baka. How old is it?
Yes, Commander. Moving to position.
2000, published by Psygnosis. Oh, wow. A classic. Some long-range sniping. Soften up the Shadowhawk a little bit. Ooh, a bulldog out of nowhere. Like RTS, where you build and design your units, check Warzone 2100. It's quite good and hard. Well, here's the thing, I generally don't like RTSs because I suck at them. So, if it's hard, it's probably not for me.
Commander.
Hold on. Let's have a look at the status of this commando. Still has 4 SRMs and a medium laser. You're kind of untouched.
Orders.
Behemoth, stay put. Put some damage into that Shadowhawk. Still recommended, one of those RTS built around artillery, that's rare. So, the only RTSs I have played to any degree, I played Warcraft 1 and 2 back when they were fairly new. So like the late 90s. Sucked at those. I've played some Dawn of War, and I will probably come back and stream some Dawn of War campaign at some point. Dawn of War 1, mind. That's the one I like.
Standing by.
Good to go.
And the last one is Supreme Commander, which I basically streamed because a good friend of mine loves that game. And I had a difficult time with it. It was good, but I was just bad. But I don't have the VODs. It's before I started saving my VODs. But I did do a full playthrough of the Supreme Commander campaign. The base game campaign on stream.
Here we go.
Man, it's a lot of attention and micro out the ass. Micro is really my Achilles heel. I can't micro for shit.
Move order received.
Playing Forged Alliance Forever, 0K. Amazing, both of them. Never heard of either of them. I'm not really an RTS guy, so basically any RTS, I am 90% likely to have never heard of it. Alright, let's see what the AC-5 can do. Alright, next turn I should start actually taking the Shadowhawk to pieces. Forged Alliance is the expansion pack for Supreme Commander. Oh, I think I have that. I just haven't played it, but I think I have it. Oh no, a bulldog! Oh my god. I don't know what the bulldog's accuracy was, but I feel like I got really lucky there. It just missed with everything. Let's get a little bit closer with my Thunderbolt. Maybe into medium laser range. What do you say? No, finishing off the Shadowhawk has to take priority.
Engage.
Or if not finishing it off, at least getting a knockdown.
Some heavy damage.
Despite it being an indie game, you consider it to be the best RTS out there. Really? Nice! Whoa! Okay, how many SRMs does this APC have? I think I might have been sleeping on these APCs. Free on Steam? Well, I do like free things.
Systems holding.
Let's see, what do you have? It wasn't you. I just have 2 medium lasers. I guess I have a turret somewhere? Throwing out a lot of rockets?
Waiting for orders.
Alright, Decker, moving on up.
Heading out.
Moving on up, moving on up, moving on up. Okay, let's see, what targets do we have? Good numbers, bad numbers, okay numbers. Oh! It's down. I'm gonna take out the other leg. Or, you know, the arm. Well, that didn't do what I wanted it to do, but it still did some good damage.
Standing by.
Hold
can I
off
do
on
for ya?
you. You to move up here.
Got it.
And then precision strike. I'm just gonna go for center torso. And need to cool down next turn, but that's okay. I think I can spare that.
Should've run when you had the chance.
And now Behemoth kind of doesn't really have anything better to do than to just rain death on this Shadowhawk.
Scored a critical hit.
They took out the Bulldog. Oh, Shadowhawk getting back on its feet. Look at... Oh my god, it is so fucked up. Still has a gun, though. Does it have ammo for the gun? It's armless. It does have ammo for the gun. Is that an SRM-2? What do you have? Yeah, that was an SRM-2.
Orders.
Now, it does sadden me a little bit that my Thunderbolt is not in punching range. But I'll just have to make do. Wonder if it's a head SRM-2? Hold on, let me take a look. It is a head SRM-2. Good call, Baka. I think I can get a full mech here, because I took out the legs. Well done, you managed to wipe the opposing force out. I can do an extract right now, no need to get to our planned LZ.
Mission successful.
Did I take any damage that mission? I mean, other than to armor? Destroy the enemy vanguard, ensure all buildings. 496,000, considering the fact that I was going heavily for salvage. 2,000 XP, no damage to speak of. I get 3 picks. And I can take an entire Centurion? Hold on! I can take 2 parts of a Centurion. That gives me a complete Centurion. Then I take 1 part of a Shadowhawk. That gives me a complete Shadowhawk. That's gonna be a lot of money if I sell those, because I already have a Centurion 9A, and I already have a Shadowhawk, and I think it's a 2H. So, yeah. Beautiful. Check for any bonus pots. Oh yeah, anything that's really good, such as an ooh though. Ooh. Good call, Bakasili. Ooh. I want that SRM. So we're gonna hold off on completing our Shadowhawk. We're gonna take the SRM. I am getting 12 more pieces of salvage. So there is a good chance I will just randomly get the last piece of the Shadowhawk anyway. Which I do. And a large laser, and an LRM-10, and some medium lasers. All good.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting. That mech you wanted is back online.
Alright, so the Centurion is an A, which is what I already have, so you just go to storage. And the Shadowhawk is a 2H, which is what I already have, so you just go to storage. Now base. Now as for SRMs, mech that uses SRMs is my Shadowhawk. So the question is, do I want to stick that special SRM4? It's not worth replacing an SRM6 with it. But what if I do this? This. And what's my heat sinking right now? I do this.
My lord, reinforcements have arrived.
Reinforcements! Ah, welcome! Aurelia, can we please get a shout out for my friend R Gaming? R Gaming also plays tactical stuff, mech warrior, simulators, that kind of thing. He is the angry autistical asshole, self-proclaimed, and he is a cool guy. How goes Battletech? Well, I was pretty frustrated at having to run down convoys. That is a difficult mission, because I have to just suicide run through a gauntlet of mechs to catch up to the convoy. But I finally did manage to beat that, and that feels pretty good. And now I'm just retooling some of my mechs a little bit. Such as my Thunderbolt, which is going to lose a medium laser and gain a heat sink in return.
On it.
Oh no, a Danish person! Run away! Ja, velkommen til Moon Eyes Place.
Praise be, my lord. Another able warrior has joined our cause.
Moon Eyes, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Anderson's army. Tack, tack. Jättebra. That's about all the Swedish I know. I know jättebra, and I know svensk jävla. Which I know isn't very nice, so I don't mean it. No PPC on the Thunderbolt? I was going to, Brayden, but I kind of changed my mind. I kind of went back and forth on it, and I think I'm going to stick with the lasers for now. But the thing is, I was always ending up leaving one of the lasers out of my firing solution because it was generating too much heat. So my logic is, if I'm not using that one laser anyway, why not strip it and put in a heatsink instead? Trust me, you know the builds for vanilla Thunderbolts? Well, I don't. I'm just kind of winging it. We accidentally managed to salvage an Orion today. 75-ton heavy mech, slower than the Thunderbolt, but much tougher. Nice! Nice, a real tanky boy. I don't think... I did kind of want to maybe do something with my trebuchet. I think those medium lasers eventually are going to have to go. Speaking of ammo, let's do this. This. And this, I think I can make do with only 240 shots. But eventually those lasers will probably have to go, because when I can get my hands on it, I do want to turn these LRM-15s into 20s instead. You're having to use the medium lasers. You're in trouble because I have no armor. Yeah, they're only there for. I basically only use them if something's in line of sight and I want to alpha strike. Most of the time, it's just the missiles. Heat sink, yeah, get down. Ah, welcome, Payne and Murphy. How you doing? Found 2 hostiles in a single skull mission. You are not ready. Wait, 2 hostile Orions in a single skull mission? Gaming? Because that sounds wild.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Could use that second Centurion instead of the Trebuchet? I could. That's a good point. Have a Centurion Brawler and a Centurion missile boat. Let's try that. Sure, why not? Trebuchet to storage. And from storage, medium. Centurion.
Sure thing. We'll see that it's prepped and ready.
And then we'll wait 3 days. There we go.
That job you asked for, Commander.
Cook them with the fire starter. I love the fire starter. It feels like such an asshole mech to use. Alright. Ooh. Okay, I don't like that all my rocket points are in the same location. It's great you can use your right side as an ablative shield. I guess! Yeah, I guess. I'm not sure 2 tons of ammo is going to be enough. So I think I'm going to go this, as Aurelia suggested. So 3 tons of ammo and a heat sink. To just get a little bit of heat efficiency. Let's see what we're looking at. Yeah, that's okay. Just have all the ammo on the same part. You may suggest that, Baka, but why? What is your reasoning? Because my reasoning is, if I put them in 2 separate locations, even if I lose one of my legs, I will still have ammo to get back up and fire. So I can have my right side fully ablative. Okay, good point. Fair enough. Let's try that.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Okay, so that'll take a week. Do we want to get any missions in the meantime? I kind of don't, because I kind of really want to keep my, or to have my missile boat on deck. You like to share between, since you have everything else on one side, you agree? Financial report.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Moral is really high, so we're just going to go normal finances. Love how this game integrates the battles and mech build decision. Great game loops design. I agree.
Hey boss, we've just completed needed those upgrades.
Now we have Mech Bay 2 up and running. Now, Centurion.
Is complete.
So let's save and let's go look for a job.
Ah, praise be, my lord. Another able warrior has joined our cause.
Brayden's Asylum, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Anderson's Army. We're just gonna test things out by doing clean out the mercs. Don't like fighting other mercenaries, but that's the nature of the business. Currently trying to engage in long-term operations in the system, which runs counter to Capellan interests. Says the local pirate organization. They hired a well-regarded mercenary outfit to engage the local pirate organization operatives on the planet's surface, and the mercenaries have sent a single well-armed lance. We'd like you to counter that lance by intercepting and destroying it. Sure. Let's do this. That'll cover my expenses for the month. Then I can go for salvage on future missions. Capellans are going to be upset, but they'll just have to deal. Alright, Rocket Centurion. Behemoth. Get out of my Thunderbolt. Okay, so who takes the Centurion? Okay, two questions. Who takes the Brawler Centurion? And do I want to keep the Hunchback in, or do I want to go back to the Vindicator? Capellans are the whipping boys of this game, and possibly the universe. I'm guessing it just has to do with where you start in the universe, in the galaxy, that you just end up running a lot of missions against Capellans. I think Medusa. Like having glitch on long range because she can split fire. Good point. Good point. The Hunchback was a fun experiment. I mean, I guess I could put Medusa in the Hunchback because I really do like that AC-20. I want to deploy more mechs. I want to deploy all my mechs at once. This isn't fair. Wah. And I know, just get the mod. Deploying 3 Lancers could be sick.
Command interface.
You can do that with the mod I was talking about earlier. The BTAU, I think it's called. We're facing professionals, so we should expect well-armed and disciplined opposition. Picked up some signals from this region. That's where you should start looking. I've been on this exact map earlier today. Alright, take point. Back coming up.
Move into position.
Lich staying back a little bit. You know what? I know that there will probably be reinforcements coming this way if it goes anyway like the last time. So I am going to plan accordingly.
Location confirmed.
Move order received.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Don't want to go quite that hard from the beginning.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements.
Okay, we have
Heading
contact.
your way.
Coordinates received.
Hostile on sensors.
If you don't come to me, I'm gonna sensor lock you and rocket the shit out of you. Oh no, it's a fire starter. I hate fire starters. Fuck you. Fuck fire starters.
Come on, send me a real mech warrior.
Orders.
Okay, let's see if I can shoot some evasive off the fire starter first.
Standing by.
Don't want to get too close, so I'm gonna back off a little bit. Why does backing off to any degree? Well, maybe if I just hold fast and just shoot off some evasive.
Firing on target. That didn't hit.
That's a 50-tonner with a PPC. That's probably a Vindicator. No, a Vindicator's 55, isn't it?
Waiting on you, Commander.
45? Oh. I'm just wrong.
Standing by.
Okay, 45, that's better.
Copy that.
The fire starters in my own lands. Nothing runs a good plan like a fire starter in your backline. Yeah, I bet. Commando. Stress, got hit by 2 light mech swarm missions. Just realized how tense you've been. Okay, Medusa. Back away over here.
Confirmed.
Still just gonna use the lasers and miss. Oh, that's annoying. Stay away. Trebuchet with a PPC. That's a different configuration than I'm used to seeing on a trebuchet.
Waiting for orders.
Can I not get a direct shot? I can't really get a direct shot. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna back down here,
You don't need to tell me twice.
and I'm gonna multi-fire. Like so.
Line them up and I'll shoot them down, Commander.
Aw, missed.
Waiting for orders.
But this should really hurt. Go for the torso, leave out one medium laser. There we go. Alright, fire starter dealt with.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Alright, Medusa, move up. Now we push. %70 chance, I will take that on the AC-20, but I have almost full resolve, so why not try for a cold shot.
That hit something good.
I love my AC-20. It go boom.
What can I do for you? On my way.
Is there a weapon that hits harder than the AC-20? Like just raw damage, like just one shot, boom. Is there anything above? No? Fair enough. I guess asking for even more would be greedy.
Run when you had the chance.
In the lore, yes. In the game, no.
What's up, boss?
You know what? I'm kind of happy here, I think. I don't like 40%. I think I'm just gonna kill heat for a turn. The game only sandblasters, no single shot weapon. Yeah, stuff like a hag 30 can do a lot more than 100 damage. Just poke at you.
Engaging target.
A hag is 10 damage per hit, right? 10 damage per bullet. If I remember correctly, I think Braden told me on his stream.
What do you need?
Oh yes. Oh yes. Hags come in different sizes. Yeah, 10, 20, and 30, right?
Confirm.
Just to acknowledge the existence of this. My trauma is unhappy. Go Medusa! Oh, that's not where I wanted to fire. No. Call shot, headshot. Let's go.
This should be good.
There is such a thing as a hag 40? Yo!
Good to go.
I will take 2 of those, please and thank you.
Good to go.
What are my odds? 85, that's much better. No, there isn't. They do not exist. Cannot make me accept this reality. Clan Hell's Horses made them. Name should tell you something.
Waiting for orders. On my way.
Oh, we're gonna get a back shot with the AC-20! I'm so excited! Overheat alert? Just gonna only fire the AC-20.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Pilot incapacitated. Good work, Commander. I've signaled our employers that their operations are safe for now.
Mission successful.
Okay, I know some of you were second guessing me picking the Hunchback over the other thing, the Kintaro, but it was so the right choice. I am loving this AC-20 Hunchback. Alright, so that's a month worth of expenses. Ooh, I can complete my fire starter. Or I can get extra ammo flamers. So I have a question about flamers, because I haven't been able to find any flamer ammo. So can you not buy flamer ammo and they just only have whatever ammo's already in it? Or how does that work? Flamers have 4 ammo included, plus 4 ammo is amazing, comes with it, can't add anymore. Okay, thank you for clearing that up. One place in a Mega Mech build for an online game. I can't quite make it out. Is this a normal heat? Yeah, it's just a normal heat sink. A bunch of jump jets. So as fun as flamers are, I will be completing my fire starter. Orange doesn't always mean upgraded. Okay, thank you. And then other than that, I get commando part, trebuchet part, medium laser, a couple of jump jets. Those flamers are normal flamers? Oh, so the plus 4 ammo is just that it has 4 ammo in the first place. Need to be plus to have extras. Okay. Thank you. Still learning here.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Now we got a fire starter. I'm a fire starter. Twisted fire starter. You knew it was coming. Okay, so what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 flamers. 2 machine guns and 2 medium lasers. Ooh. That has a problem. Needs more flamers. You know what? I mean, I could take the machine guns out, actually. could take the machine guns out and stick another couple of flamers on it. And again, this is where I run into the problem of always deploying 4 mechs exactly. If I was deploying maybe 6, 7 mechs, then having one dedicated to be a fire starter would be really fun. But because I'm only deploying 4 mechs, that's a quarter of my force that suddenly has basically no range. And is a light and therefore squishy. Have fists and sensor pings, that's still good. Sensor pings? What do you mean sensor pings? Just by spotting stuff? That's the thing, I don't really like the idea of using a light as a scout because of how squishy lights are in this. Put in someone who has sensor lock. Yeah, that makes sense. I just feel like because it's a quarter of my force, I feel like it's too much staying power and too much fighting power I'm giving up. I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong. How much heat do flamers generate from me? I don't get it. How does firing flamers generate 0 heat? Somebody make that make sense for me, please. Because all the heat goes onto the target. Thermodynamics. I'm sure that's how it works. Let's play around with this. So we strip these. Gives me 2 tons to work with. Just like that. So it doesn't do a lot of damage. But that is 60 heat. I mean, we can try it.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
So who do I have that can sensor lock? Sensor lock looks like this. Medusa can sensor lock. I mean, I can too, but I'm gonna be over here in the Thunderbolt. Spend XP. Or sprint on Behemoth. More health. No, I think we're holding out for some more gunnery or tactics on her.
Waiting for orders.
Decker. Decker wants more gunnery.
Mech warrior training complete.
I hear ya.
Glitch is holding out for maxing out gunnery, I think.
Orders.
Medusa, you can get a point of guts if you want. That actually wouldn't be bad. Let's grab that.
Training complete.
And Sunshine. Give me a bulwark? No, sure footing? Yeah, I like sure footing. I really like sure footing. Let's grab that. Although, it would also be really good to have another pilot that can sensor lock. So let's go for that
Training
instead.
confirmed, Commander.
Alright. Orgo. Did we wait one day for the fire starter to Yeah, let's do that.
Job's done.
Fire starter done. And we're gonna save. And then I think I'm going to call it here for tonight. Not a super long stream, but we had some fun. I got D&D tomorrow, so I want to be fairly well rested for that. So yeah.